Hello everyone and thank you for tuning into a compilation segment. First we have a judge who places a mother in detention for not providing sufficient evidence about child abuse. In the next scene, the judge is confronted on how much this child is put at risk, and she agrees to a public release.
Change supervisors when dad is in dad's care. Both parties are under supervised visitation at this time. For her contemptuous unilateral denial of dad's visitation and secreting the minor child from dad during his residential time, mom shall be sanctioned by serving 2 days, 48 full hours in Clark County Detention Center. This order shall not be subject to depopulation of the jail. She shall additionally pay dad's attorney's fees in an amount. Carol, you may submit that amount to me.
Judge, are you done?
I'm done. Why not?
Mr. Kafusi was served with requests for admission based on all of this. He was served in open court for 30 days. He failed to respond. Under the rules, he's admitted what most of what Mr. Booth is talking about. He admits to not giving the information about the child's whereabouts that the court vacated the order. He admits under there that he sexually molested his daughter.
Okay. The case shall be unsealed.
So based upon that...
Next is our most recent tragedy that shocked the nations. After being awarded with shared parenting, Arthur Freeman took his only daughter and threw her off the bridge. The family released a statement that they had alerted authorities of the risks and were ignored. The Chief Justice of the Family Court not only denied these claims, but left the family court case files in her unlocked car, which led to them conveniently being stolen.
A father in Australia under arrest for allegedly throwing his 4-year-old daughter off a bridge. The girl fell from the 190-foot bridge into the river. She was rescued alive but in critical condition and rushed to the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne, where she later died. Drivers said they saw a man throwing the girl from the busy West Gauge Bridge into the river. A detective inspector said the girl's 2 older siblings were also in the car when the man stopped it on the Westgate Bridge. Police have arrested the girl's father and charged him with murder. For MSNBC.com, I'm Deborah Brown.
A man is in police custody in Melbourne after being questioned over a 4-year-old girl's fall from the deck of the city's Westgate Bridge. Emergency crews responded to reports drivers had seen the child thrown from the bridge. They worked frantically on the child as a helicopter prepared to airlift her to hospital. They say she suffered horrendous internal injuries in the 60-metre fall.
But it appears as though at about 9:10, a white Toyota Land Cruiser has stopped on the inbound lanes of the Westgate Bridge up near the top. A male in that vehicle has taken a young girl, we believe to be 4 years of age, and dropped her over the bridge, and she's landed in the water here at the bottom.
As detectives began their investigations, police responded to reports of a disturbance in the city's CBD.
Seen at the federal court in Melbourne. He had 2 young children with him. Also the white Toyota Land Cruiser was seen out the front of that court building. So that man, he's 35 years of age from Hawthorn, has been taken into custody.
Police say the other 2 children are being cared for but appear to have suffered no injuries. They've appealed for any witnesses to the incident to come forward. And Victoria Premier John Brumby spoke about the incident a short time ago. Here is what he had to say.
I don't know what you, in a sense, what you say in a circumstance like this. It's such a terrible tragedy. It's such a horrible thing to happen to the child. I think as a father, I think. What are the circumstances that could possibly bring this about? It's just, I just shuddered when I heard about it. I think every Victorian, you just shudder. You just think, how can that happen? And it's just such a terrible thing. And I know all Victorians' hearts would go out to the family, to the child. We hope and pray, I guess, for the child and for the family. It's just a horrible, horrible thing that's occurred.
In 2007, Amy Costello filed an emergency motion to prevent Mark Costello from having access to the children. Despite a history of violence, he was later granted visitation, which he used to kill